Hi there, this is Chinky Tan, also known as Mr. Ching Positive. Welcome to our 5-minute or more video for today. Ang topic ng pag-usapan po natin, the 8 biggest mistakes in investing. So, tune in. Pero bago tayo mag-umpisa, if you have not yet subscribed at my YouTube channel, please subscribe and don't forget to click the bell button. Pakiclick lang yung bell button dito sa taas, no? Actually, sa baba. Sa iyong YouTube channel at saka sa Facebook po, please click like or if not man, follow me. And then once you click follow me, don't forget to go to See First po para next time, pag meron tayong mga video, manonotify po kayo agad. Okay, so maraming taong mga nagtatanong sa akin about investment. Chinky, anong mas maganda? UITF, mutual fund, stock market ba, real estate? Alam mo, marami talagang form of investment. Maguguluhan po talaga tayo. Pero bago natin pag-usapan kung paano ba talaga mag-invest, bakit hindi na lang ko ituruan ngayon? Ano po yung mga 8 malaking pagkakamali when it comes to investment? Mistake number 1, not investing early. Yan. Nako, grabe. Yung parang bukas na, tsaka na lang, bata pa naman ako, hindi ko naman kailangan yan, kumikita pa naman ako. Kung ganun kayo mag-isip, alam mo mangyayari niyan, naku, baka umabot ka ng 65, wala ka pa talagang investment. Alam mo, setting aside money is really good. But, ito importante. Hindi ka lang dapat nagsasave. Dapat, pinapalago mo rin. Kasi ang pera talaga, nagde-devaluate talaga yung pera in value. Diba? Like for example, if you have 3,000 pesos, diba? Right now, 10 years from now, hindi na 3,000 pesos ang halaga. Probably 50%. Dahil tumaas ang presyo, tapos lumiit pa yung value ng pera natin. So, alam nyo ba? Ito when it comes to investing early, alam nyo ba, may isang friend, no? Ang ginawa niya talaga, they invested only for their children. 1,000 pesos per year. 1,000 pesos per year lang. And in 40 years, alam mo na nangyari? Ang nangyari, yung ipon nila naging 1 million pesos. Naging 1 million pesos. So, 40 years times 1, that's 40,000. How in the world it became 1 million pesos? Well, actually, that's because of the law of compounding interest. It's interest upon earned interest upon interest upon interest. Papakita sa inyo kung paano mag-multiply po yung investment. That's number 1, not investing early. Number 2, not researching before what? Investing. Yan. Ay, talagang ano yan. Yung parang, anong nangyari? Nakikinig lang sa hearsay. Nakikisabay lang sa uso. Kung anong ginagawa ng iba, yan po ang ginagawa nila. Ay, nako. Do not invest if you do not have any idea about investment. Believe me. Alam mo, mas paganda pa rin yung talagang you make sound decision, na alam mo kung anong ginagawa mo, 'di ba? At the same time, alam mo kung anong kumpanya yung pinapasukan mo, especially when it comes to the stock market. Kaya mag-aral ka muna bago ka talaga pumasok. Alam mo, pinaka-best investment is financial education because you make sound financial decision and then chances are tatama ka. Pag hindi, yung sumabay ka lang, ay malulugi ka. Number 3, not diversifying the investment strategies. Alam mo, in investment, kailangan mo ma-avoid yung risk or ma-minimize yung risk. Hindi naman mawawala ang risk talaga. But the only way that you can eliminate risk or minimize risk is through what we call diversification. O dapat meron ka dito, meron ka dyan, meron ka dito, meron ka sa real estate, meron ka sa what we call as UITF, meron ka sa mutual fund, meron kang negosyo. Lahat yan. Para pag isa apektado, hindi lahat apektado. Yun po yung diversification. Okay? Don't commit that mistake na ilalagay mo sa lahat sa isang investment. Number 4, again, mistake about investment. Not being what? Patient. Ay, nako, believe me, investing, when it comes to investing, it takes a lot of what? Patience. Not only money, but it takes also a lot of what? Time. So, alam mo, patience right now is an indispensable role in investing. Ang problema kasi karamihan ng tao, gusto nila mag-invest ngayon, pero gusto na kumita agad. Mag-invest ngayon, milyonaryo na agad. Hindi po ganun. Alam mo, ang mga malalaking investor talaga, yung mga marunong, iniiwan talaga yung pera and allow time and money to work for them instead of them being stressed out at binabantayan. Ay, grabe talaga. Alam mo, mahirap talaga when it comes to stock market trading. Yun, magte-trade ka, hindi ka investor, babantayan mo siya everyday kung tumataas ang bumababa. Pag makikita mo yung mataas ang presyo, mataas ang BP mo, pag mababa, mababa rin ang BP mo. Alam mo, hindi pwedeng ganun yan. Basta patient ka lang dapat. Kaya kailangan, alam mo yung timeline kung kaano mo katagal na iiwan yan. Short term ka ba, medium term ka ba, o long term. Another mistake of mga investment, another mistake is what? Not paying attention to the risks. Lahat naman tayo, we want to make our money grow. Diba? Ayaw naman natin malugi. May mga tao ba kayo nakikita na gusto talaga malugi ka na ng pera? Pero ito yung problema. Minsan pumapasok sila na hindi nila alam na may talagang risk. Tatlong klaseng risk yan. Isa, number one, aggressive ka, moderate ka, conservative ka. Anong klase kang investor? Risk taker ka ba? Kung risk taker ka, di aggressive ka. Kung medium ka, di moderate ka, dapat sa gitna ka. Kung conservative ka, hindi ka ayaw mo mag-take na risk, dapat conservative ang investment mo. So, kailangan alam mo rin kung anong klaseng type of investor ka. And another thing, 3 more in order for us to complete this. Another mistake is what? Not making your own what? Plan. When you say not making your own plan or path, ang nangyayari niyan, again, ginagawa mo kung anong sinabi ng stock market o sinasabi ng ng news, ginagawa mo. Kung ano yung chismis, sinusundan mo. Ay nako. Alam mo, at the end of the day, you need to create your own plan. You need to create your own strategies. You cannot allow other people to do the planning for you because they don't live your life. They don't know your financial plan. They don't know your financial what we call as target. So, very important that you need to create your own plan. Pag wala kang plano, huwag kang gumalaw. And then another thing, another mistake. Mistake number 7 na po tayo. Mistake number 7 is not adjusting. When you say, anong ibig sabihin ng adjusting? Alam mo, lahat tayo, investment is actually a financial journey. Alam mo, may mga iba nag-uumpisa lang talaga sa career sa pag-investment, di ba? Ay, kailangan po, pag nag-uumpisa ka lang, dapat yung investment mo kaunti lang, trial ka muna, di ba? So, kung kumita ka, adjust na, palakihin mo, di ba? Kung ikaw naman, like for example, risk taker ka, di ba? Tapos nakita mo, nalulugi ka na, anong gagawin mo? Pwede ka mag-adjust. When you say adjust, is it time for you to cut loss or is it time for you to hold? Depende kung anong gusto mo. May mga iba kasi, nakikita na nga, hindi na gumaganda yung market, hindi pa siya nag-a-adjust, di ba? So, very important is for our, in investment also, very important that you need to learn the word called adaptability. You need to learn how to adapt with the times kasi alam mo yung plano mo. Again, based on your plan. And last but not the least, mistake number 8 is what? Not seeking for help. Hindi humihingi ng tulong. Alam mo, when it comes to investment, it's kind of complex, no? Medyo komplikado ng konti. Especially kung ikaw ay bago pa. That's the reason why I will always tell people na hindi importante na ikaw ay matuto ka sa sarili mong pagkakamali. Ang importante, matuto ka sa pagkakamali ng ibang tao. Alam mo, laki ng advantage ba? Especially kung bago ka, nagtatanong ka sa mga marunong. Nagtatanong ka na sa marunong na mag-invest. Nagpalaki na ng kanilang investment, ng kanilang portfolio. That is the reason why financial, probably planners comes in. Probably your uncles or auntie who have done that, been there, done that, you should ask them. That's the reason why we are here to provide some information to guide you on how you can really avoid the mistakes in investment. Let me tell you this as a final word. Kung hindi ka talaga nag-aral at talagang hindi mo talaga pinanood tong video na ito, ay nako, you will make financial mistakes. And financial mistakes, believe me, look at me, especially if you're an OFW or a retiree. Financial mistakes are costly and painful. I will repeat, it's costly and painful. Masakit dahil mauubos lahat yung lahat ng lalo na kung naloko ka, na scam ka, tapos costly because you cannot anymore recover. 30 years of your retired income, nawala. Just like that. Or if not naman, yung pinag-ipunan mo bilang as an OFW, nalugi lang sa isang negosyo. Just like that. So, don't commit these mistakes. I hope that you have learned from this session. This is Chinkitan saying, to every problem, there's always a solution. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Always. Think positive. Bye!